Hope everybody's having a great day. Today's video, I'm gonna be talking about the different type of prints for your clothing brand. When it comes to making your clothing brand, I feel like vocab is a very important thing. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn it the hard way by like basically being clueless when I was being asked what type of prints I wanted, or like I wanted to do this style of printing, but I didn't know what it was called, and I had to do like everything. So we pretty much gonna be just talking about popular types of prints, or just honestly, I don't think it's much more to it other than what I'm about to talk about today. But anyways, I got some examples. Let's get straight to it. But you know what I'm saying? We standing up for today's video, you know, so I can be more, but I'm getting distracted. Let's get straight to it. So I'm gonna start off with the most popular type of printing that you see on a lot of hoodies, not really shirts. I haven't really seen this type of printing on shirts, but it's mainly on hoodies and like sweats. So the first one, and bro, this is on like a lot of brands. Like a lot of brands do this type of printing. So boom, we got the first ever hoodie. You know what I'm saying? The OG brown hoodie. But this first printing is called puff print, and it's kind of self-explanatory. It kind of puffs out, you know, a little bit of a 3D type of feel. I'm trying to get a close-up for y'all. I'm trying to leave the camera. I'm trying to leave the frame. There you go. Y'all kind of see it, but like if I'm being honest, I didn't own anything puff printed before I started my brand. So first we got puff printing. That's out the way. All right, so boom, another type of like, I'm gonna say 3D type of print. It's basically just stitching. It's just 3D stitching, and it's called embroidery or embroidery. I don't know, but that's the term. You can tell them like, hey, I want some embroidery on it, and like that's how they're gonna do. For this type of print, you can find it on most things. Like shirts have it, pants have it, hoodies have it, crew necks have it, everything. But it's especially kind of mainly for hats, but like obviously it diversifies. But the example I got is my daily go-to, my black Nike hoodie, and you guys could kind of see it. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like this is something you guys already know. You know what I'm saying? It's not anything new, but we just trying to cover all the bases for this video. So yeah, embroidery, if you guys didn't know, it's called embroidery. So it's like it's stitching. It's just stitching compared to balloony. I don't know. You guys see it, you guys, you know what I'm saying, could like, yeah. But I feel like I gotta say this every video. I'm just sharing what I know along the way. I'm not trying to teach, you know what I'm saying? Like this isn't like I'm trying to educate you in a way. You know what I'm saying? It's more like, hey bro, I got something to share. I got something to share with you, you know what I'm saying? Just in case you didn't know, type of deal. We moving past 3D a little bit, and we moving towards, I'm gonna say like the 2D prints. So it's really 3 for tops and bottoms. It depends on which route you want to go. Before I went the manufacturer route, I really tried to go like the personal route, where I get the equipment, I do it myself, and I just like work it out by myself. But like when I was making my brand, I just imagined everything to be 2D. But that was, you know, obviously before. But anyways, so the first type of printing, screen printing, and ignore the words are puff printed. This is my cropped hoodie that I made. I'm just kind of experimenting right now with my brand. I'm trying to see what stuff I can make. Like I changed the material instead of like the fleece on the brown one, and kind of did a heavier hood. Like I'm just experimenting, bro. But look, so ignore the words. This, like the picture itself is screen printed. And some would say, and this is taking a toll on my arm, you know what I'm saying, that heavy material, you know what I'm saying? But some would say that screen printing is the best type of printing, because when you screen print, your whites actually turn out white, it has longevity to it, and overall is good. So some would say that, you know, some would argue another way, but we gonna get to that later. I guess screen printing is like the peanut butter type of deal, you know what I'm saying? It's reliable, it gets the job done, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be satisfied with it. Oh, and by the way, if you guys like my black hoodie that I just showed, the crop one, it's currently 20% off, because I got a few left, and the next drop I'm gonna do is, I don't know when you're watching this, but it hopefully is probably March or April. I just gotta figure some stuff out, balance it with school, the stuff you guys really don't care about. Yeah, quick little promo. So the next one is called DTG printing. I only want to show you guys things that I'm sure of, because that's why like the 2 things I showed you guys were like the one I made, and the Nike one is the only thing on the hoodie. You know what I'm saying? It's not that hard to tell if it's embroidered or not. But I don't know if I have anything DTG printed, maybe. All right, bro. So look, so I think, I'm pretty sure, but I think this shirt is DTG printed. You know what I'm saying? Cool little shirt. Basically, DTG's print is good too. It's direct to garment. So it also has that longevity, but once again, it's really up to debate whether screen printing is better or DTG. It's really just what you're trying to go for and what you're trying to do. But both good ways to just have a good print. But the only issue with DTG prints is that the whites kind of come out gray sometimes. But okay, the whites doesn't come out gray sometimes. The whites just don't come out as whites. Like a bright white, it doesn't come out like that. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, I just started this shit too, so you know what I'm saying? I was trying to figure it out with you guys. So to close out the list, last one, and personally I don't recommend for your brand, is heat press print. Don't think it's called that, but it's heat pressing. I personally won't recommend heat pressing because, bro, it's like, bro, it's gonna rip off. To keep it a buck, it's gonna wash off, it's gonna rip off, it's gonna disintegrate. It's bad. It's not good quality. It's basically those videos you guys see of buying your own equipment, printing out a picture and ripping out a piece of paper, putting it, and then smashing it with a heat press. Honestly, bro, I can't vouch for heat pressing other than it is inexpensive. I mean, compared to everything else, it's pretty inexpensive, so it has that. But if you're going for quality, I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. But that's it, today's video. I hope you guys enjoy. If you like the video, subscribe, do whatever you gotta do. It's the Villain channel, and I'm out.